Welcome back everyone to another episode of Minecraft Better Than Adventure. I owe you guys a massive apology once again. You know, that's just kind of becoming part of the intro at this point, but this one's actually really warranted. Instead of a video being late, I just straight up did not upload last week, and I'm very sorry for that. I don't exactly have a reason. It's probably the best I could say is just because of motivation. Hopefully, I'll be trying to get out 2 videos this week, and if you haven't seen it yet, I'm also trying to upload a couple of YouTube shorts. They're really easy to make, but I find them funny, like Newman Ultramicroscopic Silicovolcanoconiosis, for example. If you haven't seen that short yet, go see it. Normally, these names are all organized well, but we've got some empty signs in these random areas here, so I'm gonna have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. and then move over to here, and then finally here before we run out of room on this floor, and we have to move on to the next floor. And with that being said, let's get into the sign garden. First up is Mateo Lion SK, and then we have Crit Hall, and then we have Sota, Steve Dumb, Oculus, Patchy MC, Snail Badnick Enjoyer, The Desolator, Joe L Offers, new name by the way, thank you for watching, and The Love Dust, Quadrilage, and finally Zero Lency. A huge thank you to these 13 people for watching until the end of last episode. You guys are obviously amazing as always. Last episode actually made it into the algorithm, and that surprised me. I woke up one day to check my analytics app on my phone only to see that the video had jumped from 80 views to over 200. It slowed down right after that, but still, to any of you that are new and watched the video, thank you very much. I probably killed all of that off when I didn't upload last week, but whatever. Right, so today I actually want to build a steel factory as suggested by CC the Crystal Ball, and I'm going to be building it over on the island in the distance over here. It's not rendered right now, so it'll take a bit, but a while ago I asked you guys what I should build there, and CC recommended that I build a steel factory, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be basing it off a tutorial which I will link in the description below. This is technically not my design, so the tutorial will be in the description. Here we go. Here's where I plan on building, and my boat just ran away from me again. You can see that the rail ends here, the underwater rail that heads in this direction, it ends right here. That's because I have nothing to build over here, and nor did I have any plans, but thanks to CC, I now have an idea of what I want to build here, and all I need to do now is flatten this area out enough to build it. So if you guys are wondering, I've kind of been struggling recently when it comes to motivation, and that's mostly just because of my own fault. I've been lying to you guys, and I really shouldn't have done that. I kept making up excuses like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't find the time to do this or this. But that's not true. I, in fact, do have the time. I just spend my time watching anime and lying on my bed watching YouTube instead. Which, if you ask me, is not very productive considering that I'm not even finding the motivation to do my own hobby. However, I think it's good to take a break every once in a while, but what I'm doing is not just taking a break. I'm being straight up lazy. And it's not very healthy, I have to say that. I haven't uploaded a Foundations video in almost 3 weeks, and it's been a week now since my last Better Than Adventure video. I already broke my schedule, and I announced on the community post tab that I'm no longer going to be keeping that. From now on, I will no longer be keeping my schedule of uploading Better Than Adventure on Monday. I clearly failed to do that in the first place, so instead what I want to do is guarantee that I will upload at least once a week. Likely, it will still be Monday or maybe Tuesday. However, I can't say that for certain because I just don't know the circumstances of where I will be in the future. So what I can say is that I will just upload once a week. This week, I'm hoping I can get 2 episodes out if I sit here and I record 2 sessions together. It's getting dark, so I'm gonna chase down my boat and head back. I'm really glad that I'm finally building something over here. Normally, all of my builds are super densely populated in one area over here and a little bit right here. But recently I've been trying to expand a little bit because I have this giant railway system, but I never use it because all of my builds are located in one spot. Now, when I say steel factory, what I mean is I'm just going to build a factory build and maybe place some blast furnaces inside of it, and that's about it. I won't be making anything automatic. In fact, I'm not even sure if I can, but I'm not going to bother trying. So will I ever use this build? Probably not. But that's okay, some builds can just be decoration. So I've been talking a lot about anime recently in these episodes, and I have another interesting one that I found. I found a really old anime called The 12 Kingdoms. and I want to call it one of the earliest isekai that I can think of. It's got a very interesting plot idea, and definitely an interesting dilemma. Let me know if you've heard of it. This anime is older than me. I believe it said it aired in like 2003-ish. Hell, it's even older than Naruto. When I was reading the comments on Crunchyroll on that anime, people were freaking out that the Naruto run was in episode 1 of the anime because the anime released in 2003, which would make the Naruto run date further back than Naruto. Some nerd in the comments finally explained to them that no, the Naruto run doesn't come from Naruto, it's an actual shinobi run that dates back hundreds of years. There we go, this area should be flat enough for the build that we want. In fact, it should fit perfectly right about here in this area. Alright, I guess it's time to look into seeing if I can start building this. We're building the chimneys now. Now I build the other one parallel to this one. There we go, 2 parallel chimneys. You know what I just realized? I forgot one very important block that I'm gonna need to grab now. But before that, let's add in the windows. And I ran out of glass. Guess I gotta head back to not only grab that block that I forgot, but also to get windows. Alright, got the blocks that I needed to do this. The first thing I'm using here is a mesh block. I was hoping to use something similar to more of an iron bar. The mesh block was all I could afford, so it's what I went with. And there's the windows finished up. And there we go, there's our basic factory. And it's even got a bit of an inside in here. Now, this didn't turn out like a steel factory, and it's not the prettiest of builds, but I'm pretty happy with it because it was simple to build and I had fun building it. If you made it this far into the video, comment weak because I didn't upload a video last week. I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!